Good morning, lovelies. Welcome to Mickey and My Craft. This is Hilda, your host. Today, I hope everybody is going okay, getting ready for the Christmas day. I hope you have done your Christmas shopping. Sorry for the movement on the camera, but I'm very close to it. I hope everybody's doing fine, doing great. The holidays, getting with the families and everything. Next week there will be no videos. It's the weekend of Christmas and there will be no videos the weekend of New Year's Day. Okay, I need to take a little vacation. That doesn't mean probably if I have time I drop a video during the week. But, you know, I don't know yet. Okay. Today we're gonna talk about the fifth frame. Okay, like I said, we're gonna continue with deep autumn even into the new year. Okay, but even before we start the swan or the old couple, you must finish this one if you have been participating on this one. Okay. And I need you, if you're going to participate next year, I need you to answer the questions. I need you to fill the Google form. Nobody who has a Google form are allowed to participate in any other events. I need to know who is doing what so I can, accommodate for the prices. So I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm not going to even start this one until I finish this one. And that's one of the reasons I'm taking 2 weeks of vacation, because I would like to finish at least frame 6 before we start again. But here is my take. As I told you before, I was going to do the top part first because it has a lot of blocking. And then this part because of the confetti later. And that's what I'm doing. The same thing is going to happen with frame 6. You see all that blocking, that's easy to do. And then I'll do the first one. But we're going to talk about the second part of frame 5. Okay, let me get you a little bit closer. I could have continued, but I started with frame 5 because something that I want to talk to you and that I said on previews at the beginning of this and in the tutorial for the autumn window. Okay, I'm going to post the 2 of them at the end, but I'm going to post the tutorial of the window, the beginning, over here in the iCard. Because I talk that it's not convenient to jump more than 2 stitches. Okay, that's something that you don't apply something for only one time. Excuse me just a moment. Okay, so the concept of not jumping 2 stitches can be applied in any situation practically. Okay, in terms of the cross stitch. So we have now I started with the black in the cross stitch, okay, and I started on the border limit. And if you can see, this is my first strand, okay, my first double strand. And look at all that I have done using that concept, because when you get let me get closer. Okay, when you started, come on, now the camera doesn't want to focus. When I started over here, right? Because it's a limit between 5 and 6. So I started over here, and if you notice it, you don't have like a 1 or 2 jump stitches in between them. It's like you're gonna want to follow the traffic, you know. These are the green one. Okay, over here I can no longer continue, so this is when I'm gonna end this strand. Okay, and if you notice, this is the first one that I use, and look at all that I did. Now I'm gonna finish this one, and you're gonna watch me doing this. And then I was thinking about jumping on this one, on this group over here. Okay, these ones are more isolated, so I'm not gonna, these two can be done together, but I don't want to do two and then break the the thread. I'm trying to use a whole thread as much as I can by using that concept of jumping only 2 stitches. So I'm gonna start over here. I'm probably gonna have to break another the strand, but since I don't have that much, I'm hoping that this will be enough, okay, to do that section, and then I start a new one, which I will pause the camera to thread a new thread. There is no need for you to, you know, I have taught that hundreds of times. So so this is what I made using the two, if you notice it, let me move this. If you notice it, the jumps over here, right? From here to here to here, and then over here, you know. Jumping 2 stitches mean that I jump to empty square, let's put it that way. A square that doesn't have a stitch, but it's gonna be a stitch. So you just have to do is jump all over. And if you notice, when you're gonna start the next color, right, it will give you a better frame of where you should go, okay? And sometimes you might be able to jump 3 stitches because this area, it doesn't have any blocking, okay? It just little lines of colors. So I'm gonna finish this over here, and I'm gonna try to start, I'm gonna start over here and finish that part. And then my plan is to, let me see, in this one I could start over here, continue like this, and then go down, or start from the top. I think I'm gonna start from the bottom up. So and then what I have to take care of is all the little ones that are, you know, kind of lonely. So let me accommodate the camera, let me accommodate myself so we can start watching this. But like I said, it's as simple as that, you know, so you don't have to be breaking your thread all the time. You just jump 2 stitches and continue. Like I said, I started with this strand, and those all that I did. Of black. So I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna start with the other one. So let me fix the camera, let me pause for a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished that section, and we're gonna start over here. Okay, like I told you, I was gonna take this section off. I'm gonna try to see if the whole threads finishes over here, or until I cannot use the thread no more. I'm using the pin stitch. most of the time you're gonna have to do the whole stitch before jumping. You cannot use the half stitch of going up and then going down, because then you won't be able to jump. That's all depends on where you are at. Like in this case, I can do these 2 stitches going up, because then I'm going to jump over here. Let me do it this way so I don't have to move. But then over here, I do the whole stitch completely so I can jump up here. I still have some thread left. Oops. As you can see, like I explained you before, I use an entire thread. Let me go back a little bit. I use an entire thread to do this section over here, and then I break it up, and what I was left, I used it over here. Now I'm gonna get another thread. I'm gonna pause to get another thread, and I'm gonna start over here, okay? And because I want to do as much as I can. So you're gonna watch this next area, right? And then we're gonna be done for today, and that's the way that I suggest you do the other colors. Pick a color, whatever color it is, and starting, you can start on over here like I'm planning to do, to start from here, okay? So the next color will be either the purple block or the round circle, black circle. So, and you can start doing by groups like this as much as you can with the strand, okay? So I'm gonna pause the camera and we're gonna start another section so you can see it completely just like I did over here, okay? I'll be right back. So let's start again. I got my my needle ready. Sorry about that. I was accommodating something else in there. So I'm gonna show you how I do this, you know, by using the jumping up to 2 stitches at a time. You see, something that I want to say, people say that they are overwhelmed or they just can't finish it, they just can't do it well because you're not focusing. People who like to be all over the place in a cross stitch, they're going to get overwhelmed and they're not focusing. And when you do this, you are focusing exactly in that area that you need to work. So you advance with the color because you know what the colors are. And another thing that I forgot to tell you over here, you have more colors over here than you have over here. Over here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I counted between 7 and 8 colors. And there's not many of each of them. Over here, you have way more than 7 colors. So, you know, the last time I went up to 11 or 12 and I said, well, let me stop it. There's more than 7 colors in there. So, but over here you have less colors and you just can't focus it. Like, for example, we got what? We got the black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then the yellow is 6, and this one is 7, and a little bit of this one is 8, but it's not that much. So, you know, it's a matter of focusing in one area. I mean, if you start, oh, let me do this color, then you're going to feel overwhelmed because you're going to feel all these colors that you did, the single one, in all this area, and then you're going to say, oh, how much I have to do left. Know that I'm focusing on this one, and I bet I'm going to finish this section by the end of the week, you know, and then I'll be able to start at least number 6 and at least finish it by New Year, the top section, because it's a matter of focusing. Okay, so let's get started and learning the techniques. This is no brainer. This is not too much thinking. If you have the issue, if you don't jump more than 2 stitches on the same easy way to do it, the small, like the deep, like not the deep autumn, the autumn window, which was very easy. So you can apply the same concept. It's like learning something and apply it to your daily life. Like math, you know. Well, many people don't like it, but you know, still you gotta apply math because when you go to the store, you gotta know how much you're buying and whether it's within your budget. That's math. It's just that there is simple math and complex math. But this is something that you gotta be focusing on. You cannot do this all over the place. You'll never finish. Like I heard some comments, oh, it's going to take me about a year. Well, because you are not focusing. Oh, let me be honest with you. You're not doing it the way that I'm doing it. As simple as that. Okay? And I have 4 other crafts in my channel. I have a husband to take care. I have my fur baby to take care. So I'm sorry, I'm being honest. I'm probably brutal for some of you. Probably you think, oh, you want me to do it your way or highway. No, it's not my way or the highway. Okay, it is that I find that my way is better than anybody else's way because I'm focusing in one section. I'm focusing by color and I don't get overwhelmed about the rest of the canvas. I ignore, like give you the example, like when you ignore your husband, you know. But you know, if you would have keep up with me, you probably would be in the same position that I am right now. But and I don't take too much time on this. Sometimes I take 2 days fully to cross stitch, and then 2 days for diamond painting, and then 2 days for resin, and then 2 days for paint by number. Although I haven't done much yet because I needed to start getting my supplies and everything for the resin. But and start learning the techniques. But this is no freaking brainer, people. I'm sorry. You're getting overwhelmed by nothing, practically. By nothing for a trivial thing. And I don't mean when saying that if you didn't do it my way, what I mean is I'm not trying to force you to do it my way, but let's face it, I'm way ahead of you. Why I haven't done the whole stitch here? Let me go back. Let me go back. Me, I'd rather get bored with one color and finish it and get it done with it in one section than jumping all over the place like a rabbit. They said there's a saying that one who chase more than two rabbits tends to lose one, and that's a hell of a true. This one over here, I'm doing half cross stitch because I want to pick up these two. But I'm sorry if I'm being brutally honest, but honestly, sometimes the comments on the people in the group make me pull my hair up. Honestly. Makes me pull my hair up. Because I don't understand why this craft people cannot do it more organized. Now I'm going to do the full stitch, right? I'm still in the thread that I just picked up. I haven't cut off the thread. I don't know why I did this. This is the way I was supposed to be doing it. So I could go either way in here. I could go this way or I could go this way. So I'm gonna go this way so these stitches are not alone. Okay, if I still I probably do half stitch all the way around and then come back after half stitch to see if I have enough thread, which I hope so, which I think I'll do to do the rest of it. Let me shorten the tail over here so I'm gonna have more thread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half cross stitch and I'm gonna jump down here because this one I can do it when I come back. Okay, so let me do half cross stitch all these to the right, as you can see. I'm doing this way because so I don't have to move around the fabric so much when I'm filming, because when I'm doing it I move it like crazy. This one we have 1, 2, and then we can jump over here. What I'm trying to do is trying to jump all the way around, because this one when I come back can be done. Okay, and this one has 2. So let me do these 2. I'm not doing the full stitch, because if I do the full stitch I won't be able to come back to trying to start on this section. Remember, I'm still using the same thread that I just pick up, okay? And then we can start doing this one over here. No, I haven't missed this one. It's with a purpose of trying to get as much of the color as I can do over here. I start doing the whole stitch because I need to jump over here, and from here I need to jump up here, and from here up back here. Got that? And jumping around like bunny, but only with one color. And this one I can do it this way, half going up and half coming down. This one I gotta do, I can do 2 full stitch, right? And then these ones I can do it half going up, because I need to come back down to do this one. I forgot this one over here. This is a bad mine. I forgot this one over here, but that's okay. Okay, let me stop over here. You see, all I have done with only one strand of the color black. That's just using the technique jump 2 and 2, and sometimes going up, sometimes going down. That's a matter of your own judgment, okay? But you see all that I have done with one strand, and then I did the half stitch, and then I come back, did the full stitch, Okay, not this one. This one I did it later. But all this, I have done it with one strand. And now I'm jumping to this section to do it. Let's see what it brings. Okay. Let's see how much I can use from here. Over here, I can go up. So when I come back down, I can do this. You see? In order to do this one, I gotta go all the way to this one because I'm not jumping 3 stitches. The most that I jump is 2. I'll save you some thread. I'm trying to do as much as I can with the little thread that I have. And this is it. That's all I have left. So I have to close it over here. Okay, so let's go back again over here. You see what I mean? That way when you finish all this group, it's like blocking the unblocking. When you finish all this group, all you have to take care of the little ones that you have. Okay? And even in these two I could jump on them. But not over here, that will be too much of a jump. But now I'm going to prepare another thread and you're going to watch me doing this section. Okay? This other section. And probably will finish in a heartbeat. Okay? Hold on. I'll be back. Okay guys, here we go again. I just have my brand new thread and we're gonna start again. Okay, I only have used 2 in the entire section. Okay, 2 threads. So let's see what we got over here. I like to start from the bottom, even though I forgot that one. That's okay, but this time I'm gonna be a little bit more careful and tracing what I want to do. If I start over here, it's not gonna leave me too much up, leave me up to here. I can do no more from there. So what I want to do is I'd rather start over here. Yeah. start over here. I can do a little bit more. Yep. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. You see, I check and I check like my diagram. I'm focusing in the color that I'm doing. Forget about the rest. I'm doing black. So what is my best way to do the most in black in here? So is tracing like a little map. I already traced this and it's only gonna take me up to here. So that's too little, you know. I want to do more. I want to use the most of my thread. So I'm going to start over here because it will take me all the way down here. So I'm going to need more if I do it over here than if I do it over here. Okay, so let's get started. And the same thing is going to go for the same colors. For the same colors. Let me see. I'm going to do one entirely over here. Right? And I'm going to do this. You see, I like to do craft and I like to do it in group with, you know, sharing with other people. But if I'm going to do tutorials and I'm going to give you advice and you still don't follow the advice and you go crazy, well, there's nothing else I can do. I cannot pull a gun on you and let you do it my way. It's not my way, my highway, but I'm sorry, honestly. I'm going to be honest. My way is working out way better than many of you, some of you guys away. Because and it just you should do, once you done enough cross stitch, you practice, you become faster, you know, and it's a matter in 1 or 2 hours a day you do a lot. And the reason that I'm like this is because I hear a lot of people, whether it's in this craft or other craft, oh, I have so many of this. Oh, I cannot finish it. I cannot do it. But then they are not willing to learn new ways because they're stuck in their old freaking ways, and they don't even try. You know, they don't even focus. So, hello. You're never gonna finish it up unaccomplished. So, you know. if you get bored with one color, think about this way. Eventually, you got to come back to that color. So might as well get over it. Bad medicine, you drink it first. So you get over it. Okay, folks. Oh, and another thing is, remember when I told you on section 2 about doing the little groups of squares that they were all scattered around? Well, that's the same thing over here. You have groups over here square around, scattered around, but you have groups of the color that you can do all the way. So here is my third thread where it's gonna end, and we started over here, and we started over here. Yeah, we started over here, and we're doing all this. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking a new medicine, and it dries my mouth. Yeah, this is where we started, and we did all the way up, and we came back all the way up, and I came back all of that. Now I'm gonna finish this, right? And with what is left, I'm gonna do the last group, which is this one, and then there's another group, little group, a small group over here, and then I'm gonna take in the other ones. And this black, I will be done today. That's it. And I don't have to, so I'm gonna finish this thread. I still can use this thread. I'm trying to find my other strand. So here it is, guys. It start reducing the number of blacks that I have to do. I'm looking because I believe that I had another single strand. Maybe I'm believing things, but I'm gonna pull up another strand. I'm gonna do this group, and then what I'm gonna do is when I finish this, I'm gonna start from here again to see which ones I can do together, even though I will have to break the thread, and that will be it for the black. And the same thing goes for the next color that you do. So let me pause again, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm here again. Okay, now I'm gonna do this little group over here. And if you notice it, there's nothing. Well, there's two over here that I have to look, and these two, but that's it. I'm done. And I'm almost done with this color. Yeah, and by the way, I found that single strand. It was hanging from one of the sides of the canvas. Gotta watch out. Sorry for the noise in the street, but I don't want to do a fast forward because I want to time how long it will take one color to do, because I think we can finish this color pretty soon. And that's it. You see? I got the majority done. So now, starting from the border, because like I said, I ignore the rest. Okay, starting from here, let's see what we can do. So we can do this. Yeah, some of these little hair from the other ones gets in the way when you're doing the stitch. Okay, now okay guys, now you're gonna see me trying to finish this up. Okay, with SMR, and I'm gonna speed it up, so you're gonna hear noise from the streets, and I gotta change the battery. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back now. Like I was saying, now you're gonna watch me try finishing the black, which is not much left. Okay, and but I'm not gonna fast, so it's gonna be ASMR with outside noise and everything. So because I want to determine how much time will take me to finish this color, you will be able to see it, even though I have to stop and explain, right? Because this should be no-brainer. what I'm trying to do over here, let me stop, is I divided the thread in two to make it a loop stitch for these little ones that we have left. I know I have a big one over here, but I don't want to use that thread that was left on this one. I'd rather get a new one. So all I have to do is use these ones for these little so matter of fact, I'm going to use it on these ones, these two. This is the other piece. Yeah, I wanted you to see me breaking that long thread in two. And you can save a lot of thread with this. Okay, so I'm gonna pause, get another thread, and then we'll finish with the black. Okay, I'm ready with my fifth thread. My fifth thread. Oh my god, I'm babbling. Okay, so let's get to this. Let's finish this. Well, folks, let me get this out of my mouth, because we are done with flag. You see how easy it is to focus and concentrate in one color, and you're done. And then you go to the next one, and then you go to the next one. Okay? And then you ended up completing the whole thing. So, folks, what do we learn over here? That the technique, policy, whatever you want to call it, of not jumping more than 2 stitches not only save you thread, but you can do this in very various group. And go ahead and look, you don't have the mess of jumping too much, which, by the way, you will have to stretch the fabric because it tends to wrinkle to pull it, and hence you're gonna lose more thread. So as you can see, these are the flags, but these are not, there is no long stitch, and you just use the 2 at 2 and then glue it back, do it back. And we use over here about what, 4, because this one is gonna last me. Let me show you from far away. This one is gonna last me quite a bit. So, and that's the way how you're gonna tackle this type of confetti. Okay, the same thing I do on diamond painting. That's the only way to tackle confetti. Okay, so sorry if you didn't like, but I have to be brutally honest, because if you like a craft, you dedicate time no matter what. Okay, I have been sick. I always pick up a cross stitch, something that is easy to do, and if I cannot be sitting down, I have to be on bed, so I pick up my cross stitch, whatever, and I do a little bit here and a little bit there, but I'll always focusing in one section. I don't care about the rest of the canvas. Okay, just talk to me about that section. What are you doing trying to get ahead on that section? Okay, I don't care if you want to spread the color. If you spread your wings too thin, you're gonna break. Okay, so that's my best advice. Okay, and I'll be brutally honest with love, so you guys can finish your projects. Okay, because you can get your nagging husband out of your way too. That's the advantage. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below, what stage you are in and what you're doing trying to, get ahead a little bit. Remember, you still have to fill out the Google form. The link is on the Future tab. The link is straight to the form. I put it in the Future tab so you don't have to open the Word document so many people have problem with. Okay, so if I put the link straight in there, you just have to click the link and fill out the form. I fixed the form because the form had a setting that won't allow you to choose only one. So I fix out the form. You come back, you whatever, or if you haven't done it yet, you do the Google form. You don't have to download the Google form. I get an email notifying me who is filling what. Okay, or not who is filling what. It tells me that the form has been filled out, and it gives me the email address, so I don't see your name. So I have to get into the form and then see your name and see your activity that you choose. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Christmas. Okay, next weekend there won't be no videos, and there won't be no video during the weekend of the New Year's Eve. Okay, thank you for watching again. Don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. Until the next time, much love and peace to all of you. Merry Christmas, happy holiday, and a blessed new year.